What up, YouTube? It's Blake the Matchbox, Blake the Spinal Form, Blake the Mike Spiegel, whatever you want to call me. So let's put the Blake before it. Bang. Yeah, man. Stop giving your money to these pastors and all that church stuff, man. Stop giving your money back, man. I'm about to show y'all something, man, that it's happened about, let me see, 5 years ago, man. Maybe more than that, but I'm about to let y'all see it and hear it. So check this out. Damn devils. Okay.
All right, so what is this residential center?
Cut the light out for y'all.
Oh, this is a place that the ministry owns. Well, not own. We're in the process of buying that. Yeah, we don't own it yet.
So are you renting to buy, or?
Yeah, we're leasing to buy.
You have that as an asset of $2,844,500. So do you own it?
I just answered that, didn't I? I said we didn't own it.
Okay, but where does the? I'm sorry.
We're leasing to buy it. Did you? I thought we just said that.
All right, but you have listed it as an asset worth $2,844,000.
Oh, that should be more of a liability.
All right, so where does the number?
Okay, this fool said that this house, I forgot what it is, 2-point-something million or 3-point-something million dollar mansion is a residential place for his church members to go and you know they have service at. No. What a fucking crook. And that's not just him. It's a lot of pastors that's like this. So I advise y'all, silly foods, stop giving your money back to these pastors. Back in the church, collection plate. Stop doing it, man. Stop doing that. It's a lot of older folks that go to church every Sunday. They give all their money back in these collection plates, and they thinking it's gonna help with the church. Man, it's helping with the church, all right. It's helping with that man behind the motherfucking microphone up there standing preaching to y'all silly fools. It's gonna help him big time. So just stop doing it, man. Stop giving y'all money back to these churches, man. Stop doing it. That's why I always thought something was funny about church. Even when I was a kid, I always thought something was funny about going to church and stuff like that. Something was funny. It's always just like a scheme or something, man. That, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go to church. Man, it's a fucking scheme, dog. I'm telling you. And we're going to finish this video off, man, and let's get back into it. Damn devils. How you preach against the devil, but you the fucking main devil? What the fuck, man? What the fuck is wrong with these people, dog? Motherfuckers don't be practicing what they be preaching.
$2,844,000 come from on your asset and liability.
That's, I guess, the appraisal value of the home or the residential center. Yeah.
Is it a home?
No, it's a residential center. We use it.
Right. So you're saying it's not something you own, but you have it listed as an asset of $2.8 million.
That's probably a mistake. Like I say, it probably should be a liability.
Okay, and what goes on at the residential center?
It is really it's a gathering place for our ministry where I bring in different leaders and also the staff that we have as a place of, maybe resort and teaching and training.
Resort?
Yeah, teaching. A resort where we teach and train.
Look at that thing, y'all.
On November 29th, 2013, JMMI paid over $6,000 to Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What would that be for?
Well, this is for clothes concerning my TV ministry as well.
Oh, you have to wear Louis Vuitton?
Oh, it don't matter what name it is. The point is clothing are allocated to us for
Man, this fool spent $6,000 at Louis Vuitton, whatever the fuck the fucking name is. Louis Vuitton, man. $6,000 on Louis Vuitton. This is where y'all money is going. Y'all money's going back into Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all the bullshit. Your money's not going back into no church. Your money's not helping no community. Your money's not going to these older people that's sick and things, going to church for their medicine and money's not going back to no food in the church. The right food. They have the dinners at Sunday dinners at church. That's not going back to no healthy food for these older folks. All they feeding y'all is junk food, man. Every Sunday, man, soul food, man. That's not no fucking soul food. That's garbage food. That's what they feed in the fucking church. They should be putting that money back into the church, back into that motherfucking kitchen where these people eat Sunday dinners or whatever I know they had Sunday dinners at some churches. I don't think all churches do it. Whatever. I don't know too much about church because I don't really go. And I never really went, and I still don't go. I go once in a blue moon, and that's only when a funeral happens. I don't know I'm messed up to say that, but hey. It is what it is. But they should be putting money back into the church on healthy foods and stuff like that for the kids and for the older folks and stuff like that, man. Getting it fixed up, giving back to the community or whatever. They got enough money to do it. They should be fixing up some of these homes around the church, especially in the black communities. They should be fixing up these homes around the churches, man. Around the older folks that can't fix on their homes and stuff. They should make some type of they should have some type of group that gets together and fixes up these older folks' homes and things like that. They can't, they need or take things to their house, groceries and stuff like that. But nah, man, they take this motherfucking money and they spend it on Gucci, big mansions, cars, and all this bullshit. And they don't give a fuck about y'all. But y'all steady going to church every fucking Sunday, listening to this man while he stands there in y'all face, blatantly lying to y'all. Yeah, I just fall for the traps. Stop doing it, y'all. Let's finish this video.
ministry purposes as well.
What do you mean they're allocated to you?
In a media ministry.
In a what?
Media ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, or on the road when I'm always traveling and using my clothes, I'm sweating through them. So I'm needing new clothes also for television.
Yeah, he's sweating through his clothes.
And so you use...
Bro, he said he needs new clothes because he's sweating through all of them. Hell, the fuck, I'd be sweating too if I was the biggest fucking crook in the world. Tricking these people, and he's scared, man. He's nervous, he's scared, he's afraid. Because he's sweating through his clothes on that motherfucking church because he knows it's people that know his bull, that's peeping his bullshit. They know he's lying. So of course you're gonna be sweating through your clothes, bro. You lying to the people. Of course you're gonna be sweating through your fucking clothes. Anybody would. It's lying to the fucking people that's taking fucking sick people's money, people that's in poverty, people that don't have money like that to blow away. You taking their money, you putting it back into your fucking selfish ass spending habits. And you fucked up, man. You fucked up, dog. That's real shit. You fucked up, man. You ain't real. You fake, dog. You fake as fuck, man. And that goes for a lot of these motherfucking pastors. You're fake as fuck. And I'm here to expose it. I'm here to touch on topics that other people refuse to talk about. And I'm going to fucking talk about them. Let's get back into it.
Ministry money to buy your wardrobe
outfit.
Your
It's allocated more towards ministry apparel.
Does that go into what your income is?
I'm sorry.
Do you show that in your income that you got Louis Vuitton clothing?
No, that's not. That
doesn't show.
Because it don't go there.
It don't go there. I don't know what that means.
It don't belong.
It don't go there.
That's out of place.
What's out of place?
You don't get taxed on things like that. That's for ministry business purpose. So it's not
Louis Vuitton.
Well, you can call whatever you want.
So June 2014, you spent $3,500 by JMMI to Versace in the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
I'm sure that's right. If it shows there.
And that was for clothing for you?
Yes, probably. Yes, most likely.
So you don't see that there's any problem when you're ministering to the poor, the sick, the needy, to be appearing in Louis Vuitton and Versace?
Well, that ain't something I purchase all the time.
Well, it looks like you did several times in...
I mean, I'm a very frugal person when it comes to this. I go to the right places to get a lot of suits. And if I get some from those places, you don't see that.
I don't see Macy's.
No, you don't see that, because Macy's don't have the kind of suits that I wear. But what I'm saying is, this Louis Vuitton things, you don't see that in our charges all the time.
2013 and 14, JMMI spent over $30,000 in your clothes. Does that sound about right?
What year was that?
13 and 14.
Oh, God, yes, because I was traveling so much and sweating through all my clothes. Exactly. That probably wasn't enough, because just have so...
But they have to be top-of-the-line expensive ones.
No, they're not top-of-the-line.
This man said he spent $30,000. The judge said he spent $30,000 on new clothes because he was sweating through them and he was traveling. He was traveling a lot. $30,000, yo. $30,000. That's crazy. On new clothes, yo. This man spent $30,000 of people's money on clothes. That is fucking bizarre. That's fucking bizarre to me. That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit, yo. He took our hard-earned working money and spent it on clothes. 30,000, 30 racks, 30 G on fucking clothes, yo. Stop paying these motherfucking devils. Half of us motherfucking living, we would never see $30,000 cash. This nigga spent cash ball I don't mean to say the N-word, but this nigga spent, I'm gonna say it, this nigga spent cash ball, dog, at the fucking Gucci store, whatever he went, on clothes, 30 racks, because he was sweating through them all. Man, whoever's paying this man, y'all some suckers, man. Y'all gotta be some silly fools. To pay this guy, y'all some silly fools, yo. This guy a millionaire, dog. Y'all some fools, man. Y'all some fucking fools. Let's get back into this video, y'all.
Louis Vuitton's not top of the line?
Those not where I get my suits from.
Well, you got something from them for
yeah.
spent thousands and thousands.
Well, the belts are more lasting, so that's good.
Come on, you're buying belts for $5,000?
No, I mean
Okay.
multiple belts, not just
August 2014, you went to the Gucci store in Troy and purchased something?
Yeah,
What
like
would
I
that
say,
be?
it probably was a belt or maybe shoes. I don't know.
Belt or shoes?
But I don't usually buy my suits from these very expensive places. I just get the things that I invest in will last longer, like such as belts.
So you got to go
Or
to
shoes.
Gucci or places like that.
Well, no, I buy those things from there because they have a better TV appearance for the belt.
For
and
asking for money
shoe.
from the poor?
No, it's,
You paid $1,000 to Monsieur Clothing in New York, and then another $715. Whose clothing was that for?
He buys Gucci belts and fashions and shit because they have a better TV appearance. Bro, nobody on fucking TV gives a fuck. Nobody watching nobody watching your show. Nobody hearing you preach up or worried about what the fuck you got on. Why is everybody so worried about what the fuck they got on, yo? My eyes is all watery. I got allergies. Why the fuck is people so worried about what the fuck they got on, what other people's doing about them? If you don't go to fucking Walmart, man, and get a motherfucking $10 belt, you spending $5,000 on the fucking Gucci belt, man. You're fucking dumb as hell. This shit's stupid to me, yo. I don't understand that. People are worried about what the fuck is coming out of your mouth. What the fuck, the truth. They want to hear the fucking truth. That's all they want. They want the truth, man. They want a fucking message. That's like somebody rapping. That's like a person putting on some headphones and hearing me rap. They don't want to hear Blake spit no lies. They want to hear Blake spit the truth. They want to be able to feel that all through their soul, all in their heart, all in their mind. They want to be able to feel what the fuck I'm talking about. They want to hear the truth. They don't give a fuck what the hell I got on the music video. They could care less. A lot of people want to hear what the fuck you spitting, dog. And if you ain't spitting the truth, it's gonna be shown. It's gonna come out in the light. What's done in the dark's gonna come out in the light. That's real shit. You can't hide it, dog. You can't never hide it. So that's just advice, man. Spit the truth. That's to anybody. Spit the truth, man. Whatever you're gonna do, spit the truth with it, man. Whether you rapping, you singing, you know what I'm saying, you motivational speech, spit the truth. You telling, you're a comedian, you telling jokes on stage, spit the truth. Don't bullshit. Don't fabricate nothing, man. Yeah. Now let's get back to the video. This silly fool, man. This fool here.
where's that now? I don't understand.
August 1st, October 28th, total of over $1,700 to Monsieur Clothing in New York.
I don't know about that.
You testified at your last deposition that JAMMI owns 3 vehicles, a BMW, a Mercedes, and a Bentley.
Yes.
Have you driven those cars?
Yes.
Miss Michelle?
No. We usually have a driver.
The 3 cars that we've talked about, in whose name are the titles?
Then the ministry.
They're all in JMMI.
I think everything except the Bentley.
Whose name is the Bentley in?
It's in the Win, McDeal.
I have a question, just from a minister of the poor and the sick and all that. It does.
Look at this fool, man. He's coughing. He's coughing every time he gets an answer. He gets a question thrown at him. He's coughing. He's coughing, man. This man's nervous as a motherfucker. Nervous. He's spooked.
Isn't it a little offensive to be driving around in a Bentley and a Mercedes to people that really, are impoverished and sick and ill and AIDS and drug rehab? Isn't it a little offensive to sort of being showplacing what you have?
Well, dear one, I don't showplace to people, and I'm not in
Bentley.
that car. You don't see me driving around in that car every day. I don't do that.
But it's in the ministry. Everybody in the ministry sees you. You said you drive it.
I haven't before. You just asked me have I drove it, but it ain't something I drive every day or even every year. I don't do that. I have drivers who pick up my guests, my high-profile guests. No.
But do you see my point that people that are suffering and giving you whatever their last dime is and donations and drug habits, to have them see you drive around your high-profile guests in a Bentley or Mercedes might be offensive and hurtful even.
It could be offensive if they didn't know my life, but they know my life. It would be offensive to someone like you who's trying to make it bad, but,
So it's important you have a Bentley.
It ain't really important.
This man's riding around in Bentleys and all this foreign shit, man. You got people coming to his church homeless, dog. You got people on Sunday service homeless. They come in there homeless to hear a good word because they believe in this guy's word, man. They believe he's a good guy because of what he's speaking. But little do they know, he's a phony. He's a fake. He's a fraud. He's a crook. He's a con. You got homeless people coming into his church on Sundays. You got older folks coming into his church on Sundays that's near their deathbed to hear a good word, and this guy is riding around in a Bentley showing off. You got a lot of pastors like this. They got people that's down and out, man, and they showing the fuck out. They showing the fuck out. Riding these high-ass in cars. Just showing them off. For what reason? I don't know. Just to rub it in people's face like, haha, look at you silly fools. Look what y'all got me. Y'all got me a new Benz. That's basically what they're doing. The fucking devils, yo. These pastors are rubbing it back in y'all faces, and y'all don't even see it. They rubbing it back in y'all faces. As soon as they pull up at the church, they rubbing it back in your, haha, look what y'all got me. Y'all got me a new house. Y'all got me a new Benz. Look at me. I'm shitting on all y'all. When you silly fools refuse to even see it, these fools don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about what they even buy. They buy bullshit. Much less they don't give a fuck about what they telling you. They just want your fucking money. Man, I don't get this world's cold, man. Let's get back into this bullshit.
That don't make me.
Then you also have A Land Rover that you lease.
Range Rover.
Range Rover.
Yes, it's not a Land Rover, it's a Range Rover.
Which is the better one? I don't even know.
I don't know. They're just cars, so.
All right, then there's a series of documents that total almost $50,000 to limo land in 2013 and 14.
Limo lane.
You have to answer yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What was that for?
That was to cut the Mercedes into a limo.
It was to cut the Mercedes.
Into a limo.
And who needs that?
This man spent $50,000 at Limoland to cut the Mercedes, chop half the Mercedes off, and stretch it into a limo. He wanted it into a limo. So he can pull up in church and get chauffeured around and hop out the back with his champagne or whatever he does, whatever type of drugs. You know, in pastors, they do drugs too. They getting high as hell, snort cane, heroin, whatever they do. So he can hop out the back of the fucking Benz limo, whatever, the Benz limo in front of church, and so he can get out in front of all you silly foods like he's a celebrity, and y'all gonna praise him. Hey, Pastor so-and-so, what's up? Y'all probably gonna throw money at him right there when he get out the limo. Man, silly fools, man. Man, I don't understand. I don't understand some things on this planet, man. $50,000 of y'all hard-earned money on a fucking stretch, on a fucking Benz to stretch it and turn it into a limo. $50,000 so he can pull up in front of church like he's at the red carpet. Man, these people gotta be silly. They gotta be Pastor, they almost like they get these people like Jim, they get them brainwashed, man. That's what they do. They brainwash these silly fools. And then they can't come out of that trance. That's what they do. They brainwash them. They preach a good message every Sunday, get them brainwashed, talk a real good game, and boom, there they go. Brainwashed right into the trap. Let's get back into it, shit, man. This mic has been in it. I'm trying to fix it to where it sound good.
No, that's for guests.
It's for guests and for you?
It's mostly
when
for
you're entertaining guests?
Yes.
When you're entertaining?
Well, I'm not. When we have guests come in, high-profile people, we
have to have a limo.
That way. Don't have to have a limo, but
in a Mercedes limo.
We treat them.
You treat them?
I said that we have hospitality. Maybe that's a better word.
Okay, then.
And this is not the first one the ministry's had. We had
not
another
the first.
Mercedes limousine. That's right. So
God has made me a whole new person.
Okay. Okay. Video's going out. Freezing on me. I know what the hell happened. Okay. This guy said it's not the first one. It's not the first limo. He did another one, another Benz like getting stretched it out, $50,000. So you're saying $100,000, over $100,000, when after tax, it's over $100,000 on 2 limos. It's bad enough one limo. Why do you need 2 limos? He talking about it's for guests. For some famous guests to come to church. Why the fuck they want to come to church why do they need to come to church in the fucking limo? Nobody gives a fuck, but they pull up in a limo. Give us some silly foods. Oh, look, there's Michael Jordan pulling up in the limo. This guy wants to live high on the horse, dog. It's fucked up. This guy want to live high on the horse. You supposed to be preaching the word, dog. You worry about the wrong shit. People worry about the wrong fucking shit. You supposed to be there speaking the fucking truth, spitting the truth to these people. You worry about the wrong shit, dog. It's fucked up. And you know, I gotta say it because my auntie goes to church every Sunday, yo. And she probably passing money in the collection plate. These pastors, man, they some devils, yo. They some devils. They really get these people that's vulnerable, man. They really can't speak up for themselves and stuff. They really don't see things do what they really is, man. They get these people quick, man. They get them. They eat them up. They eat them alive, man. Shark in a motherfucking guppy tank, you know what I'm saying? Guppy swimming with a motherfucking shark, you know what I'm saying? In a pool full of sharks. That's what happens, man. They eat them alive, dog. It's messed up. It's fucked up in this world. It's fucked up. You got some devils out here, man. Real talk, you got some devils. It's fucked up.
To make a limo.
To cut the Mercedes into a limo.
And you think that was a good use of the money that people donated to you in JMMI?
Well, I mean, the banks certainly have looked at that on our books as good because it has an appraisal value of almost $200K, a little over $150,000.
So, but you got this from donations, and you decided to use it to make a limo.
We really invested really good. The banks.
No,
really
I'm just asking if that's what you did.
No, not the way you're saying it. You're fortifying, forging.
I'm forging?
With your mouth.
Okay,
Yeah.
Just the question is,
okay.
Did you use the money for the purpose?
No.
The answer is yes.
So,
in June of 2013, there's over $6,000 worth of charges for the Disney Resort Hotel in Anaheim, California. Do you remember that?
yes.
And did you go?
Yes, I was there.
Does JMMI pay any of your auto expenses?
Yes.
And how much?
Auto expenses. I wouldn't know exactly how much.
You don't know how much you get?
No.
Who would
The board
know?
takes care of that.
Who's the board?
You can ask Michelle. She's another person referred to.
What about your housing? Does JMMI pay any of that?
Yes.
You get a housing allowance?
Yes.
And how much is that?
I'm not sure.
And do you report these allowances as compensation on your tax return?
Honestly, I don't know how all that works. I have other people who do that, so you can refer to Michelle on that.
Michelle does your taxes?
No, I have other people do it, but she's over a lot of that, the financial aspect.
When you say it's up to the board, now the board includes Michelle,
Yes.
you,
Yes.
and who else?
I'm not sure. You can ask Michelle.
You don't know who's on the board?
Totally. I would rather you get the accurate information because I don't want to be accused of answering falsely like I have been other times when I've tried to guess. So I just rather you, I'm telling you I don't know, just ask her.
How many people are on the board?
Don't know. Just
You don't know?
No.
Don't you have to have board meetings?
Yes, we do have board meetings.
So can you count around the table how many people there are?
Well, our board also grows at the same time. So I just rather you just get that information somewhere.
The last time you had a board meeting was when?
So on the phone, I think it's been the beginning of the year in January. The only thing I could think of in 13 is Destiny.
Your 18-year-old daughter.
Yeah. If I could speak on that, can I speak on this?
Lewis?
Yes.
And which child was that?
That was last year, I think, or the year before last, if I'm not 13. So,
which child?
Destiny.
Your 18-year-old daughter.
Yes.
And was this done through Children's Protective Services?
I think so. Yeah.
And what were the allegations?
Well, that that I had disciplined her because she skipped class 20 times, and they felt me my discipline measure of using a belt was abusive.
All right, so you used a belt in disciplining Destiny?
I don't know if I can speak on that. Can I speak on this? Because my lawyers.
This guy didn't want to speak on it, man. He disciplined his daughter for missing school for 22 days, man. He said he whipped her with a belt. I don't believe it. He done more than that. He probably blacked her out and everything else. This guy probably got drunk and everything else. Probably snorted some cane or whatever. No telling what he did. He probably beat the hell out of her. Bloodied her face all up. Probably does it to his woman too. That's what these people do. Don't believe these fools. They're not good people. They're devils. It's fucked up, ain't it? I know. Plus, the thing about this guy looks abusive. He looks like he beats his woman. He looks like he beats his daughter. Just the lying and shit. He just looks like a fucked up person. Probably rapes them. Probably rapes women. No telling what this guy does. He's fucked up. Man, if you're taking money from the church, from poor people and stuff, you'll do anything, dog. I'm telling you, you'll do anything.
Then, not knowing the status of those proceedings.
Is it resolved? Is it all done?
I'm going to object to the
Well, let me
question.
just ask if it's what the status is.
I don't know.
All right, I'm not asking you to say what you did. I'm just asking if the allegations were that you disciplined your daughter with a belt and caused...
Okay.
just allegations.
Well, you may ask, but I'm going to pose a constitutional protection on that.
What's the constitutional? I'm not asking him to say what he did or didn't do.
Anything that might lead to or otherwise might considered to be incriminating, I think he's got a right to assert defense.
I think he can tell me what the allegations are. That is not privileged, Fifth Amendment or otherwise.
It is, because if he doesn't know, he's speculating, and I'm going to assert
Well, he's
the
not
privilege.
saying that.
I don't know.
I'm going to assert the privilege. It's absolute. If someone wants to take it, I don't know. I don't know who the lawyer is. He doesn't seem to know the condition of the matter. So to avoid any kind of drift, and I think maybe you might be concerned about it as well.
Well, is this let me ask you, did this rise to the level of court intervention by the local court in St. Louis that does...
Don't speculate if you don't know.
I
Please don't testify for him.
I don't know.
Did you go
I'm
to
not
court
sure.
on it?
What court would he?
Any court. Did you ever go to any court about these allegations that you disciplined Destiny physically? The belt.
So would family court be
Yeah.
known as?
If you know.
Yeah, family court.
So
yeah.
you did go to family court? Yes?
Yes.
And what was the outcome of that? Is it done? Is it pending?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
No, I don't know everything.
Is that why Destiny doesn't live with you now?
Yes.
His daughter don't live with him no more, yo. His daughter don't live with him no more because he beat the hell out of her. That's why. That's why the hell she moved out. Click photo, move to resume. I don't know if it skipped the video or what. Don't tell him. What the hell happened? I don't know what it did. But man, stop giving your money to these preachers. To the church. Stop giving money back to these churches, man. Oh. I think it was enough, though. It's Blake the Matchbox, Blake the Spinal Form, Blake the Mic Spiegel, whatever. How many Blake before it? Bang. You know. I just had to touch on that topic. You know. You can't trust people, man. You know. You can't trust them. You know. It's the same way with rappers. Rappers is like it too. You got people motivated. You got a lot of people out here that speaking. You know, a lot of rappers, they may sound like they truthful on these beats and things, but they be lying. They be fabricating a lot of shit, man. You know, you gotta be careful with people, man. You gotta be very careful with the type of information that you're taking in from people, because they'll give you a phony ass story, and they'll have you believe it. They have you give your money back to them and everything. You just got to really open your eyes to things, you know, out here in this world, because it's a cold one. Shit, I need to turn my heat on now. I'm freezing. This world go cold and mud. But yeah, I'm out, man. On to the next video, y'all. Love y'all, man. Be safe. You know, just be careful who you trust, man. Who you put your heart into. Well, on to the next one, yo. Peace. One love. I'm gone.